I do not want anyone putting words in my mouth and saying that it's not for the media to name and how dare you say it and it's the woman's privacy. This is a decision that only this woman can make because only she knows the extent of her suffering. But I think that the more we create this area of anonymity, we are endorsing the fact of dishonor and shame. I think we have to talk about this as a heinous crime, and we do not have to doubly punish the woman by inflicting shame and dishonor on her, because that way society assaults her even more.
It's not about dishonor. It's the fact that when you have people like Sudha Ramlingam saying that it is because we are chosen, we are selective about class and the origin of the woman,
in fact,
that is when we come out and say if a woman's modesty, irrespective of which city, which town, which place and what age, if it is assaulted, it's assaulted, and those who are assaulters need to be punished. That's the point.
That is why rule of law has to prevail.
They were from every section of the society.
Yes.
Okay.
The law has to prevail, and that is why law
let's get in Ranjana Kumari now. Ms. Abha Singh, let's just quickly get in Ranjana Kumari now, who's been wanting to speak for a while now.
Can everybody keep quiet for one half a minute?
Ms. Ranjana Kumari,
so I can
you wanted to make a point.
Please?
Yeah.
Okay. I think this tone and tenor of the debate is reflective of our anger and our, all kinds of frustration that we are suffering because the way system is functioning, the way society is. But let's make sense to the listeners of this program, because the way we are debating it and we are taking points of view will not make sense to what people are trying to understand and listen to what we are saying. Having said that, I just want to make a very quick and small point. That is, in this whole situation, at the moment, has been established that all the 13 charges are going to be, have been established, and rarest of the rare case, Dhananjay was hanged. You remember just some years back. And that was the time we all took the position that, hanging will not help controlling the rape. And today when you look at the way the gruesome and much more gruesome cases are coming forward, do you think hanging Dhananjay has helped in reducing or instilling any kind of fear in the mind of the rapist? Because rape is not just
Ms. Ranjana Kumari, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you here with a question. The question is back at you. The question is back at you. Sanket, just hear me out here. Ms. Ranjana Kumari, do you or do you not want a sexual assaulter to think that if he is caught, he will be hanged, rather than thinking that if he is caught, he will get away with 7 years in prison?
Sanket.
What is it that you want sexual assaulters to think? That they can be, their offence is punishable by death? Or do you want them to think that they can get away with it?
These cases are being reported.
Mr. Tyler.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
For the first time in the last few months, media has become very powerful. Media is playing an active role in this entire campaign, and forcing the governments and system to function for the first time.
Mr. Tailang, please hear out Ranjana Kumari. Mr. Tailang, please hear out.
Cases are being reported because people are
Mr. Tailang, please hear out Ranjana Kumari.
Report these cases, they are not going to be victimized for this.
Mr. Tailang, please hear out Ranjana Kumari. Please hear out Ranjana Kumari.
Few suggestions there to find a solution. Ranjana ji, I just have a couple of solutions.
Mr. Tailang, please hear out Ranjana Kumari.
I'm just saying
we have to run campaigns on television, newspapers and all the media.
All public spaces.
We have campaigns against smoking. In all the train compartments we have, that if you pull chain, you will be punished. This much
totally agree with you.
And if you don't buy ticket, if you travel without a ticket,
Yes, Ms. Kumari, coming across to you. Just a minute.
Sanket, let me finish it.
Yes, Mr.
I'll just take half a minute.
He's making
I'm saying a very valid point. I'm saying that in the trains you have warnings written there. If you travel without ticket, the punishment is 6 months jail. This much fine. There should be a campaign in each train compartment, every bus, hoardings, newspapers, television. We must have a campaign. If governments can spend billions of rupees on these campaigns like Bharat Nirman, and on birth anniversaries and death anniversaries, why can't they spend money on these campaigns? Educate people, make them aware about it.
This is,
create a fear of law about this, that this is the punishment.
This is an excellent idea, and I totally second you, Sudhir. Also,
and I can do a free campaign for you, an animated campaign.
I would like to add to this. We all complain all the time ad nauseum about a society, sickness, perverted mentality. So that what are the various units of social
Can we just get some quorum back?
Colleges, public spaces, parliament. all these areas. And what Sudhir just said, the government has tons of money for Bharat Nirman.
Right. Okay. Shazia, just hold on.
The solutions that Ranjana Kumari wants to offer.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to say that, you know, we're talking about the advertisement. This law, I was in Bhubaneswar, then I went to Hyderabad. We have interacted with lot of people there, and I can tell you the law has not been still percolated down, the one which was created recently after Verma Commission report. People are not able to understand. So certainly awareness building is extremely important. But at the same time, you know, when we're talking about the political class, do you see that none of the senior leaders make any statements about what should be done, what ought to have been done, how we can change this society? Do you think that unless people will put pressure, they don't make a single statement? And when they make a statement, they make very populist statement. You know, they make statement which will be picked up by everybody in society. Hang them. If you think by hanging 4 men, we will get rid of rape. So 200,000 rapes in the United States of America in 2011, 75,000
Miss Ranjana Kumari, the simple question to you is,
what are we talking about?
No, the simple question to you is, please hear me out. Please hear me out. The question to you is, what do you want a potential sexual assaulter to believe? That his offense or whatever he is thinking of trying to commit, do you want him to fear that his offense is punishable by death, or do you want him to think he can get away with it?
Well, if his punishment is really, I mean, you want to convey the message that, okay, if you commit rape, you will be hanged. If you want to, we have already conveyed the message that if you murder somebody, you will be hanged. But do you think murders have stopped anywhere globally? Do you think all the men who rape women...
The question I'm asking you is, what do you want a potential sexual assaulter to think?
Caste conflict, who rape Dalit women in the village.
Do
you think by telling them
you create a law, phase 2 would be its strong implementation.
For 20 years of
strong laws, better implementation.
It is life imprisonment, and life imprisonment means your full natural life. That means at least till 70 years of age he should be behind bars, should be no parole, should not be given any false medical to come and sit in a hospital and carry on his evil practices. So what is required is exemplary punishment, death in the rarest of the rare cases, but in all the cases 10% it should be life imprisonment, and that means full life, not 14 years as has been the practice. And unless and until these strong systems are set in order, and the police officers who don't file their charge sheets, who are guilty, should be also sent behind bars and set up an example. Because if you see the Justice Usha Mehra committee, it did say that Delhi police lacked coordination. Why did this rape take place? Why did the bus keep going in spite of having so many irregularities? So preventive is also required if we want to check this.
Final comments, please.
Why were the police not there at Shakti Mills when it was already declared a vulnerable area? Because it is really the question to ask is not what was the woman doing there or what was she wearing, but what was the police not doing? That is really the bottom line. Because Abha, when you say that it has to be brought to justice, it can be brought to justice only to the extent that the police have made a watertight case, which is why, as you mentioned, our conviction rate, you said 25% in Maharashtra. It was supposed to be an improvement from 2011 to 2012, and it just rose from 8.1 to 9.2. And even in the first 3 months of this year, it is 15%. I mean, how abysmal is that? Can we crow about it? So it must start at the police level. Yes.
The point that you're making, Ms. Karkaria, the point that you are making is that the police this time around had a watertight case. Why can't this be the norm and not the exception?
Precisely.
That's
so
the
you
point
cannot
that we are
only end with the judges. You have to start with the police.
Quick closing comments from Sudha Ramalingam. Ma'am, do you feel that at the end of this particular discussion that we are having, you should stop looking at a rape victim from the color, caste, creed?
Sure. I would like that we stop looking
these
at the
divisions are unfair?
Color, caste, creed. Also look at the accused with a real sense of law and not with all these passions and sentiments. Having said that, I would also like to add this as a last comment. In a country of Buddha, in a country of Mahatma Gandhi, in a country where the Rajiv Gandhi assassins were asked to be given clemency by none other than his wife and daughters, daughter and son, I think it is the spirit with which we'll have to look at the accused and also ensure that there is reformation, there is deterrence, there is no...
Sudha Ramalingam, say that to an assault victim.
Sita, where Ram took a thing and destroyed Lanka simply for Sita. Let us come to this. This country has kept women on such a high pedestal. For Sita, the war was fought, Lanka was destroyed. For Draupadi, Mahabharata took place. You have to respect. No, but you have to respect women in this country.
Let's not digress.
Law of the land has to be upheld.
Let's not digress. Closing comments from all our guests, and as we wind up this discussion, everybody is looking towards that quantum of punishment come Wednesday. Irrespective of the points of view, you have to think, how do you stop and deter sexual assaulters? It has to be strict punishment. There needs to be fear of law, and of course there needs to be better implementation. To all our guests, thank you very much for joining us on the News Hour Debate.